Do you guys hear me on the stream? So, welcome back to Division 4 Race 2 for France, and we are getting a qualifying right now, and first one out on track is McLaren driver G770, and he's coming sector 1, and it looks like pretty clean, and he's coming to back straight. Yeah, so everything is good, and yeah, so McLaren driver is coming to sector 3 right now, double apex turn, and then the trickiest part of the track, I think, and then it's the penultimate corner, and he goes to pits. So, let's see who's next one. It's the Haas driver Revaco. He's starting his flying lap, and let's jump on board of him. So he is coming to turn 1, and TF Job puts the fastest at 1:29.8. Let's see, is it good? At least it is pretty good. Otherwise it's 1.6 seconds behind. Let me change that. No. Yep. So Revaco is coming to Mr. Chicane, and then power out, and we are heading to again back straight to double apex turn, and he managed to do it quite clear, and then the trickiest part of the track, and at the moment Scooter Elephant has put past that 1:29.2, and 4/10 behind him is Navi Martin Attila in a Red Bull. So Revaco is coming to finish line, and it's P2 1:29.5. That's really good. And then it's the Ferrari driver Rede 1:29.3. He is now P2, and Arise has improved his lap time. So let's see, there is a couple of cars. Scooter Elephant goes to pits. So yeah, G770 is starting his flying lap, and he's heading to turn 1, and he invalidates. Yep, that's it. And Brian has started also. No, he's on our lap. Alternate driver also an auto. Bad Mateo is on mediums, and let's see what kind of time he can put on those mediums. And I think it's better to go with mediums this qualifying, because soft tires is so bad at in the race situation. And it is not looking so dramatically bad at the moment. It's coming pretty clean to sector 3. Double apex turn, and then the trickiest part of the track. And then it's the penultimate corner, and let's see, is he gonna go the fastest on? And it's no, it's not good lap. It's 1:20, 31.1, and it's not gonna be enough. Yeah, there's AlphaTauri driver G4 MER going to final turn. And he has very slow step also. Speed 10 at the moment. 800 on outlap. Let's jump on board with Chirac. He's at the moment P7, and he has started his line lap right now, and we are heading to back straight, and it seems like a little bit slippery out there. And then we are heading to Mr. Chicane, brake at 100 meter pod, returning left, right, left, and then keep it clean with track limits, and then we are heading to right long hander, and then double apex turn, and there's Alfa Romeo driver a bit ahead but gets away. And then the trickiest part of the track, and keep it on track limits, and then it's the penultimate corner, and a little bit run wide but keep it clean. And then we are heading to the line, and it's gonna be 129.5, and he goes to P3. Good lap for him. And Steen has also started his blind lap, and he's also on medium tires. So let's see if he can do better than McLaren driver on the mediums. But let's see, there is Martin Appa coming to finish line. He has very slow step. Joab is coming to also, he has very slow lap. I don't know what these guys are doing. And Aras has improved his lap time again, and it's 1:30.6. So Steen is coming to the finish line, and it's gonna be P12 on mediums, 130.4. Not good enough. And Rybakov has started his flying lap on the Russian flagged ass. And he's heading to Mr. Straight on the back straight, and he has got purple section 1. It's gonna be a good lap for him. It turns very good, and got a little bit slipstream from car ahead, Alfa Romeo, and that is helping him. And then here heading to sector 3, the tricky part of the track. If he managed to make it within track limits, this is gonna be very awesome lap for him. And he has nailed it, and now he is heading to finish line, and it's gonna be 129.2, and it's the fastest lap at the moment. Rene has some issues on his final lap. Also, McLaren driver has some issues on his lap. But there is coming other McLaren, Pat Matteo, and now he is on soft tires, and let's see what he can do. And then on the gas pedal, and then running to the finish line. It's gonna be 129.7, and he is now on P9. Then there is Mercedes driver, he goes to pit. Ferrari driver, is he gonna start new lap? Yes, I think. We can stay on board of him. And he's coming to last turn before Mr. Straight, and it is purple section 1 for Ferrari driver, and it's there's wide open, and we are headed to Mr. Chicane. The car is turning pretty nicely, and he has pretty good sector 2 also, and then it's the sector 3. And his car gets a little bit snap of oversteer and loses it, and he's going to the pit. So yeah, Zirok has spun on his Aston Martin out of turn 2, and there is his teammate mi amigo, and ahead of him is Joy on Haas, and Miamiko is getting pretty good slipstream from car ahead and running to the line, and he goes P3 129.2. Times are pretty close in this session, and that's good news. And Brian is starting his lap, and Nagamartiva goes P4 129.3. And then it's the McLaren driver coming to the line and starting his final lap also. And also Mercedes driver. Yep, sorry guys for that. I have to invite one guy to the session. Yep, so qualifying is over, and it seems like Haas driver has pole. So yeah, Rybakov got pole position, and Spooder Elephant is right behind him, and then is Miamiko on the Aston Martin. Also in 110 behind is BR4, and then Nagamartin Attila, Rene on the Ferrari, Chirac, Ethan, Pat Matteo, Joef, Brian, G707G, G4, Stin, and the rest of the people. And it was pretty close, qualifying. And hopefully we can get a good race without safety cars. Yep, at least it looks like a dry race today. And top 10 will be start on soft tires, but let's see if drivers below top 10 gonna start on mediums. That's the strategy I would go, but let's see. So yeah. And it slides out and away we go. Williams driver gets a good start and they're side by side with Haas driver and they're still and Rebecca got ahead of Williams driver, Scooter and Elephant, and they're heading to end of the sector 1 and there is pretty clear, no contacts and no safety cars. That's good news. Out and AlphaTauri driver C4 is out of the race. Just I said no safety car and right goes with the safety car. So yeah, Rivaco is leading, then Spooder Elephant, Miyamiko is third. And let's see. And Rene has lost most of the positions for places and most of the places has gained Di Guido on a Ferrari and Pac Mateo on McLaren. So yeah, we're coming to end of lap 1, still with a safety car. And Steen has pitted too hard twice. He might have get some contact with other drivers. And now it's with the safety car ending and we are back in the race. Scooter is right behind Rivaco's gearbox and yep, we are heading to sector 3 and no contacts after with the safety car. But there isn't some battles right now. No, Alpine driver goes a little bit wide on the exit of the car, but and now he tries to overtake Pat Mateo, but doesn't really get the move done. And Spooder Elephant BR puts the fastest lap 1:26.1 on Alpine, and Spooder Elephant is right behind Rivaco, and the DRS would not be open on this lap. I guess it's on next lap. Yeah, let's see if he can make the move already. And Ara's got 3-second time penalty already for track limits, and Spooder Elephant is going for the move to Mr. Siken and gets ahead of Haas Rivaco. And now it's Rivaco's turn to try to overtake Spooder Elephant. And Miyamiko is just watching these two guys battling. And there's 4-way battle for the lead at the moment. And 4 different teams. And Aston Martin is right behind Rivaco. He almost ran back of Rivaco. now we are getting a DRS open, and Spooder Elephant pushed faster up 1:3.1. There are some connection issues right now, but yeah. As Spooder Elephant goes with a bit defending and tries to block the slipstream of Revaco, and there Sirvak has passed Ethan, and Ethan and Brett Mateo has got time penalty track limits also. Renegots also tracing at top penalty track limits, and now Miamico is right behind Rivaco Haas, and Pat Mateo goes to the pitch, and already they have only got 3 laps on those soft tires. And Rivaco slides a bit wide, but now Miamico has really good chance to get ahead Rivaco. Also BR is right behind Miamico and doesn't get the move done right yet. And now BR is going to overtake Miamico. And they are so close to each other. They almost make contact to each other. That's the way we want to race on United Racing League. And BR goes to pit and has got 5-second time penalty if I'm right for track limits. I don't know why, but let's see. This helps Miamico to overtake Rivaco because he doesn't have to defend behind and attack at the same time. And Pat Mateo is making progress on McLaren new soft tires. I mean medium tires. And there is side-by-side action with Digueto and Stripe, and it continues. No, it will not. Stripe is really low on ERs, and G707G is gaining on these two. And there's sector 3 yellow flags, and that's a Mercedes driver. Arise has spun and has wing damage, but nothing big. And Chirac has gone to the pitch, and is he gonna try undercut of these guys? Spooder Elephant has already made 1.7 gap to Miamico, and Miamico has overtaken Rivaco, and Aras has speeded to pit lane. Also, he retires from the session. Team got 3-second time penalty also, and these guys from 1st to 8, they no 7 are pretty close to each other, and then it's the rest of the pack. So let's see if they are going to pitch. No, not yet. Ethan goes to the pitch and got 5-second time penalty from track limits. I don't know why this game is so glitchy on this year, and it's unfortunate, but we have to live what it is. And Briar goes to fast lap 1:32. And these 4 guys have to pit on this lap, I think. And Nagamartio goes to the move on Rivago. This Rivago has some damage, he's losing position all the time, but now they are going side by side. The long right-hander to double apex turn, and Rivago stays ahead of Red Bull driver Nagamartio. And Spooner Elephant goes to the pits, and he doesn't get time penalty. Also Miamico goes pit, and Rivago goes pit, and Nagamartio. Why they go at the same time to the pits? They should go different laps, because it stays same position. But I'm not the driver today. But yeah, everything seems to be pitting this lap, and Diego has moved to the first place on his Ferrari, and he has started on medium tires and probably going to hards of the end of the race. And Spooner Elephant has come to second now, and now he is chasing Diego on his fresh medium tires, and there's a long way to go still. It's only lap 9, and there is total 27 laps of this race. Maybe mediums will go to the end, but I'm not sure. And T-Rock makes the move on BR and makes it stick. And also there is action with Rene and Joy, and they are heading to trickiest part of the track, 6-3 double left right hander. And then it's the penultimate corner. And let's see if Rene gets the move done. No. I think he is a little bit far away, but anything can be possible. And if he's gonna make the move and gets ahead of. No. They spin out of the race. And also now there's a lot of cars going side by side. We didn't. Oh my god. What the hell is happening there? Anyway, yeah, so I think he made the mistake. And what? And now they are all out of the race. And there is gonna be a lot of talking about that. And that's not the way we want the race on URL. And I think that's pretty stupid from Soef on the Haas. And it brings out the safety car, but we didn't want it, but now it makes possible for the to pit again and make a fresh medium tire or some else. But yeah, there is now 4 drivers out of the race, and few drivers had no front wing, so didn't go as we wanted. But yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, Diego doesn't pit it. I don't know why. Maybe he went over the pit box before the safety car came out. And the second place is Chirac, and then the PR both Miamico and Spuderer Fund is 5th, and they have gone to the hard highs. Interesting. And then it's Revaco, Neg Martin, Attila, Sting, Ethan, Brian, C707C, and Rene is the last car on the race and was involved in the crash, multiple car crash. And Diego has now came to the pits, and he will be back somewhere middle of the pack. But yeah, Chirac is now leading, and now we have the new Aston Martin safety car leading the pack. It's the first time I see it. So it's lap 12 at the moment, and we have almost 15 laps to go to end of the race. Drivers are whipping from side of the side track to keep the tire temperatures up, and the safety car is in this lap, and we are ready to go the race again. So Chirac is leading the pack now, and he makes the decision when he goes. And now we are racing again, and 5-second penalty to Rivago collision with Näkömartin Nakkala already. And these two guys, BR and Chirac, got very good start. They are already 1.6 seconds ahead of Miamico, and they are heading to final turn before Mr. Straight, and Diego got 3-second time penalty from track limits. And is BR going for the move already on Chirac? And it seems like it. And he's got inside line for Mr. Chicane, and now he is leading with his Alpine. And there's sector 2 yellow flags, and that's the McLaren driver has spun, probably have some contact with other drivers, but hasn't lost his front wing, so he's on the game. But let's see if we are going to carry on this pace what he has had. Few drivers goes to pits. Oh no, it's only Sting who's got to the pits, and he probably have some damage on his car, and G770 got 3-second time penalty from the track limits. Let's see how much penalties we have. So Rivago has 5 seconds, and Näkömartin also have 5-second time penalty. Then Diego and Ethan has 6 seconds, and Rene and G770 has also 6 seconds, and then Stin has 9-second time penalty. But yeah, BR is pulling off from Chirac, and the gap is already 1 second. BR has got some good pace on this track at the moment, and this is of course Alpine's home race, so hopefully he can turn this to win. And DRS is available on this lap, and Miamico is catching his teammate Chirac, and he's about 1 second behind his teammate, and few drivers getting time penalties for track limits. And Spooder Elephant, he might have tire and which at the end of the race. Also Miamico has fresh hard tires. But BR has made some mistake, probably because gap was 1 second and now it's 7 or 6 tenths. But there's a really good chance Miamico and Spooder Elephant to get podium today. if they don't take any penalties. It's getting darker out there. Maybe some rain at the end of the race will shake up the back a little bit, I think. But yeah. It has been pretty good race. But there's have only one safety car and one little safety car, and Chirac is going for the move on BR and got the inside line to Mr. again and gets ahead of Alpine driver, but Alpine driver is right behind Aston Martin, but he's really low on ERs, and Chirac has a lot more ERs available. But yeah, what I was saying, one safety car, one wheelchair safety car, and then was the massive car crash. What I really didn't like. But now Chirac and BR has came to the pits with medium tires, and now Scooter Elephant has moved up to first place, and behind him is Miamico on the Aston Martin, and then it's the 2.3 second gap to Rivaco Haas, and it got 3 second time penalty, and Chirac and BR came out of the pit, and they are now position 10 and 11. It isn't really ideal, but these two guys are unbelievable today. They have no penalties, and they have right behind the first runners on today. And there's gonna be great battle for the race lead at the end of the race, and we have only 10 laps to go on this race. And there's sector 3 yellow flags, and there's this spinning Ferrari Diaguito. That's happened something. He has lost it completely. Yeah. These curbs around Paul Ricard is so difficult, especially on the sector 3. They are very high and slippery. If you make some contact with these, they will spin your car right there. And then it's the game over. But yeah, there's Mega Martin going for the move and doesn't really get the move done, but now he has great exit after Mr. again, and is trying overtake of Rivaco Haas. And is he gonna go for the move? No, just yet. He's gonna waiting for the race straight. is getting bigger and bigger between these two guys and the rest of the pack. It's already 3 seconds between me, Amico and Rivaco. And that makes harder to let Martin Attua when he gets past Rivaco to catch up these two front runners. And at the moment, Tirvac has put the past lap. And there's two yellow flags. And there's again Ferrari's driver. And now it's turn of Rene. And he has lost it. Seems like a spinning day for Ferrari today. I'm a Ferrari fan. I don't really want to watch this. But somehow they are still in the race and pretty good position, P8 and P5. But yeah, Martin at the end didn't go for the move just yet. And mi amico and Scooter are at least the same situation. And it's only 7 laps to go until end of this race. And there are 3 drivers without penalties. And BR goes for the fastest lap on 31 and something. And Rene got 3 second time penalty from track limits. And oh no, not again. Now it's the turn of Diego to spin around the same place where Rene spin his Ferrari. Oh my god. Well, let's get back to this fight. Also there are 2 really great fights at the moment. Just 4 and 3 third place, and then it's the second and first place. This has been a very bad weekend for Ferrari drivers. They are both spinning like crazy this race. And Diego gets 3 second time penalty also on a Ferrari with track limits. And G707 got also time penalty on his McLaren. But Ethan is going for the move on Brian, maybe, if he... No, he's a little bit too far away. And these 2 guys are still battling around. Nagamartiate tries to go off inside of turn, but it's really hard to keep it up. There is 3-way battle for P5, and let's see if Ethan makes the move on Brian and goes for P5 on his Alpine. and it's the air is wide open, and he's getting a pretty good slipstream from Brian, but he's a little bit too far away again. But if he makes the right exit of this turn, he might be a chance to get over to Brian, and now he has, and they are going side by side, maybe, no, he backs up, but now he, no, still too far away from Brian, and he's running out of his ears. Also, Brian is pretty low on ears, and this fight is didn't have changed it, but now is Nagamar, no, Rivato breaks very late at that corner, so Nagamartia doesn't make the move. Also, this doesn't have changed it. Still Spooder Elephant is leaving on his Williams, and they are catching up the ER's team. And they are gonna lap him on this lap probably. But yeah, let's go back to this fight, the P5, and again Ethan is very low on ERs, and this makes easier for Brian to defend. And now McLaren driver G707 is going for the move on Ferrari driver, and that's pretty dangerous. Yeah, a little bit banging tires, but makes the move done. A little bit dirty move, but Rene is fighting back. This is gonna be exciting for the end of the race. And G707 tries to go around the outside of Ethan Alpine and makes again contact with other drivers. You have to focus on more to race, McLaren driver. Do not rush the overtakes. You will get your chance. But yeah, McLaren driver G707 got the move from both Ethan and Rene. And Rene goes for the move on Ethan. Ethan has lost 2 positions in 1 corner. And now G707 is trying to catch up Brian and get the move done. And they have pretty similar ears deployment. But let's see. This 1, 2, 3, and 4 fight hasn't changed it. So let's get back to this fight from P5, and PR goes for the move on his teammate. Ethan got some damage. He's losing position for every driver right now. He was right 6, and now he's 9th. And McLaren driver goes for the move on Brian and gets the move done to breaking of the Mr. Chicane. and now he is up to 5th. I would say that was pretty good move from the McLaren driver. He has some pace out of there, but few risky overtakes. And now he tries to catch these 4 cars, but there is almost 60-second gap to 4th place, so he is not gonna make it. But yeah, these things will not change probably. They have been around 10 laps, same thing. And Diego gets 3-second time penalty again from track limits. And BR goes for move on Brian. Also Rene is trying to go and gets the ahead of AlphaTauri. That's good move from the Ferrari driver Rene. At least one positive thing for Ferrari today. But yeah, I don't know what happened to Ethan. He's losing time so much at the moment. Also Chirac is right behind Ethan and probably going to overtake him. But yeah, leaders have started the final lap of the race. And the Alpine driver is right behind that McLaren driver. And is he gonna make the move? Mr. Chicane is pretty close, and I think he's got a chance. But T707 has also got the ears open from left car and backs up the move. And they are going pretty close to each other, sector 3, but here we have our winner today. Spooder Elephant on Williams has come excellent job today and finishing first on this race, and Miamico goes P2 and Rivaco takes the final podium place, P3 ahead of Naka Martin Attila. Then it's McLaren driver G707 and PR and then Rene. And PR goes P4, also Brian goes P4, and Naka Martin Attila loses place because of time penalties. And driver of today is Brian. He got today pretty good overtakes. And here we are, top 3 drivers today, celebrating on podium. Two Netherlands drivers and one British driver in the podium today. Excellent race from those guys today. So our winner today is Spooder Elephant of Williams, then Miamico on Aston Martin, and then Rivago, Haas, Brian, AlphaTauri, Pierre on Alpine, Martin at Red Bull, Chirac on Aston Martin, B707 McLaren, Rene on Ferrari, Ethan Alpine, Diego on Ferrari, Steen Alfa Romeo, and then it's the DNF drivers who caused massive pile-up in the middle of the race. But yeah, this was today's France GP, and where we are on the next time, let me see, we are on Austria on next time. And yeah, today was good racing from these drivers, and hopefully we can get good race next time also. Goodbye from me today, and we see you on next week.